Hi, this is Yvon Hoogervorst from the Netherlands, Associate Trainer Art2Ride. And this is my second video as an Associate Trainer, which I sent in to Will and the other associates. This is my lovely horse, Wilco again. I own him now for 3 years. And I'm only do the walk work for 2 months now, because he had a serious injury. I don't know what's the cause of it. I've been to vets and they couldn't tell me. But he's suffering from an SI joint infection, I think. So he has been injected in March of this year, 2016. And well, it helped him for a little while, but the pain came back. And I noticed this because when I'm riding and I want to make a transition to the trot, he will become very hollow. He doesn't want to go forward anymore. And well, it's all became very chaotic. So I stopped riding him and I do only working hand and lunging at this moment. As I said, for 2 months now. And well, it went quite good. He's stretching better than ever, that's for sure. You can see here he's getting very low. This was yesterday, I recorded it, my husband did, Maurice. And as you can see here on the right, there is ice. So it was a very cold night. And well, with the working hands, Wilco, well, he was very good and he wasn't fresh. How do you say it, when they go all out of their minds because of the cold. So it went very well. Later on, when I started to lunge, well, he got completely out of his mind. So Wilco is some kind of a diesel, I already told you. So he has a lot of time to warm up. And well, with the working hands, he will warm up. So he will stretch down and become a little bit engaged. But when I'm on the lunge line and I'm trotting him, well, he gets better. And he has to do some trotting work or cantering to become warm in all of his muscles. Well, you can see here I'm walking in a normal tempo and in a good rhythm, I think. He is sometimes not even consistent, but he always wants to go back with his nose forward, down and out, which is what I'm looking for. So here I give him a treat. And although it was very sunny that day, it was really cold. It was freezing. So for the horses, well, you can notice it from the horses. And it's the first time it's cold outside. I keep him mostly on a circle and sometimes I go on straight lines. And when I notice that he will come up or he doesn't want to go straight back to the stretch again, I'll take him on a circle. And I put his hindquarters out so that his inside hind leg will go further under his belly. Here he is just curious of the ice on the ground, I think. But what I see from the video and what I see when I'm with him in his posture, I can tell that that he is growing. His top line is growing, and he's come from far away. So he had muscle atrophy on his back, and I worked him for almost 1 year and a half, I think, or 2 years to get it better. But now I'm more consistent. I just got back to ground zero, I call that, to 0.0. So I just work in hand, and I don't mount him at this moment. I first want to get him more stronger on his back, more muscling and more stretching. And when he's strong enough, I will mount him, and I will only do the work in the walk, under saddle. And it just takes time. And he's stretching very good there, with his nose out. Yeah, some horses are going down, but they're not going out with their nose, and that's what he'll do. And this is the third day he had shoes on. I had him barefoot, but I read and I also got a tip from other associate trainers that shoeing may help him with his SI joints and with his well, his posture and the way he'll move. So I took that advice and I got a good farrier. And this is the third day he had shoes on. He is on the lunge line. And this is after, I think, 10 minutes of lunging. So first I did a work in hands, about I think 8 minutes or 10 minutes. And then 10 minutes walk and trot and a little canter on the lunge line. And he will go out of his mind at that point. But now he's more relaxed and he's coming into the zone. And I just wanted to show you this lunging with him. So here I take him on a big circle, and when he's in the zone and he is more relaxed, so he's paying attention to me instead of all the other things around him. And he became very soft, as you know what I mean. Soft on my hands, soft with the whip, soft on my voice. So and no matter what else happens around him, he just didn't notice or didn't do anything with it. I think he's more consistent now in stretch, which is very important for him. He has big gaits, so he can easily jog around or walk around or trot around without using his back properly. So for him it's absolutely necessary that he will stretch down as far as he can with his nose out. And it took me a long time to realize that, because I thought, well, his hind legs are reaching further or far enough under his belly. But he didn't, obviously, because now he does, and I'm working him for 2 months in this way, and only in this way, not mounting at all. I can see clearly that his top line is coming up, and the muscle atrophy is going away, and he just needs this work to get more muscling on his back, so he can use his back properly, and he will be strong enough to carry me. And sometimes it's just frustrating, I know, for several people. As I look into the Facebook fans and followers page, I read all those posts from people. How far do I need to go with his nose out, and how long should I take only to walk him around? Yeah, yeah, your horse can tell you, but it takes time. And if your horse is walking around for years with a hollow back, you won't accomplish it with 1 month working hand work. So you have to notice that the horse will tell you, and you better be safe than sorry. So you better take more time for the walk work and the lunging and the working hand than the less. So. As you can see here, the transition is also good. He's not coming out with his head up high, so he stays a little bit over his back. He can do better, but for this moment I think he's doing very fine. And the rhythm is also good, I think. So he must be active but not rushing. And I don't use anything further than a bridle, a bit and a bridle and a lunge line and a whip. Nothing else. I did had some long side reins and I did had a shambon in the beginning, but I noticed that he's better off without it. So it just takes time to warming up, and when he's warm, he will do it. And I don't need anything more than this. Everything when he's coming up with his head, I ask him a little bit his head to the inside, and I put my whip to the back end so the hindquarters will fall sort of less out. So he put his hind leg under his belly more. See here, the transition is good, I think, to the trots. You sometimes have more difficulties with coming back to the walk. Then you will jog and jog and jog. So I practiced that a few times, so his head is coming up a little bit more. It doesn't matter, it will come. The most difficult pace is the walk, stretching in the walk on the lunge line, I think. So I take a few times trying to get him lower with his head and neck, nose out, and when he doesn't, I will take the lunge line shorter, and I will make the distance from him to me a little bit shorter. And when it doesn't work that way, I will take him on a smaller circle again. But he's doing okay here, I think. Well, this was my second video with Wilco. I hope you liked it. And if you have any question or any tips, please don't hesitate, give them to me. Goodbye.